Welcome to episode 49 of the Macbeef-Banquet AfterShow.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Miles. This is Henry, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Nobody cares. So what's up?
Nothing, man. Haven't really been up to much, I guess.
Yeah. We've been in limbo.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, sort of wondering what's happening
Mm-hmm.
with everything. Yeah, works great.
Is it? Is it really?
It's just dishwashing.
Yep.
It's fine.
What man was made to do.
Yeah, wash dishes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I dropped my phone.
I'll watch that happen. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I could have stopped it, but I don't think I could have.
Yeah. But I mean, are you liking the job so far, or is it all right? I mean, it's not
okay.
It's not gonna be perfect, right?
Yeah,
but
I'm probably gonna try and find something else.
Is there anything you think you would, enjoy doing as like a side gig?
No.
Nothing that interests you?
I mean, I could try and find editing jobs because, there's some production companies in Grand Rapids.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
But I feel like I don't have the skills required to get into that kind of job yet.
Okay.
Just because you need to have experience with Adobe,
Premiere.
Yeah, and all
you
those After Effects, Premiere, and I don't have access to that. So it's like I have the skills, to edit our own shit, just not everyone else's.
Okay.
Can you stop?
Yeah, well, what's tricky about that is that Premiere is a subscription.
Yeah. They make you
So-
pay for that shit.
Right. Not to mention whatever else they'd want you to have, which is like After Effects maybe, or
Mm-hmm.
Illustrator if you need to work with like animation stuff.
Yeah.
So that can be tricky.
Mm-hmm. Which never made sense to me why. I mean, I get why, to make money, obviously, but like I'm pretty sure I've talked about this before, but you're gonna create a sort of like you're gatekeeping almost.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because people can be good at other programs, but if people are only accepting Adobe, then and can't afford to subscribe to Adobe. For, what is it, like $50 a month? Like, holy
Exactly.
shit, that's nuts.
Right. It just kind of builds up.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't really see the point of that. That's why I really like DaVinci, because it's just a one-time thing, and then you can
Same with Vegas. Shotcut's free.
Exactly. And you can get some decent stuff done with Shotcut,
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, fuck. I was doing that for how long?
Yeah.
Using Shotcut for a long time. I used I'm pretty sure I used Shotcut for the SpongeBob artist video, and that's a good video. I like that.
That was
one.
great. I thought it turned out really well.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there's different editors out there you can use that I think accomplish the same thing more or less. I mean, and it's production companies in Grand Rapids, so it's not like it's you're trying to make like the next big blockbuster. So it's like I don't know.
Well,
what
they're
they'd
also
expect, I guess.
Sort of, I guess, probably looking at making like ads typically, and
Right.
you need a
Commercial
certain level of quality for.
That's true. They don't want to expect. Just when you get into like the building the reel and stuff too, of like, okay, what can I show that I do know?
Mm-hmm.
Because you mentioned like skills, like not necessarily having all the skills. I mean, what skills do you think you'd need?
Well, that's what I don't know. I don't know there's not to me, from what I've seen, there's not much of a difference between editing programs, and it's really just people not understanding. I don't know. Maybe they do understand. I don't know, more than I guess. That there is a difference.
Yeah. Well, that's what's shitty about it too, is that sometimes you're at the mercy of people that don't always understand or aren't willing to meet you halfway on it.
I mean, I'm sure they do, probably more than me, because they're the ones who, put that there. But yeah, there could be, someone higher up who doesn't understand. And
Yeah, well, my one of my film professors was talking about doing commercial work and like starting out early on, sort of making some cheaper stuff and working hard at it, and making some decent pay, but then after a while wanting to work for more pay, work towards more of that because of how much it takes to hire people to act in it or to help out with it, and they would like turn them down and they'd go for like the cheaper, like students out of like college and stuff because they wouldn't ask for as much money, but obviously they'd get a lower quality because they don't know what really goes into it sometimes, depending on the clients, especially if they're not like film production companies or something that they're hiring. Or
I mean, that's like, in making a movie, you get people like bigwigs or whatever,
investors
big time,
who money,
who just want to make money and don't really care about the nitty gritty stuff, and
exactly,
so. How are you? We didn't ask you that.
I'm all right. I got a good night's sleep last night for the first time in quite some time.
Oh, good.
Well, not quite some time. I got some decent sleep the night before too, but
you tend to stay up pretty late.
I do. You? I have a erratic sleep schedule, and I'm trying to rectify that a little bit so that I can get more productive and consistent.
That would be ideal.
Which is nice. I mean, I still kind of made it over here at a later time, but that's because I was working on some stuff. So I
don't want to hear it.
I was.
Next time, show up at 3 a.m, okay?
Well,
so that you can get here on time for our 9 a.m. start.
Yes, boss. I'm sorry. I apologize. I will. I'm sorry. It's just traffic.
I was like imagining like some sort of dystopian future where I'm your boss and I'm like giving you a performance review. Like, oh, man, this week on the podcast, you didn't do such a good job. I'm going to have to cut your pay a little bit. I'm sorry.
Sorry. I'm going to have to dock your pay. Listen, man. You
weren't as funny as you were last week. I'm gonna have to dock
it's all
your pay.
On my performance.
Yeah.
Listen, I didn't like that thing you said about the Bill Cosby sweaters. I'm gonna have to dock you by $100.
I didn't like that. I almost called him Phil Collins.
Phil Collins.
What's his name?
I didn't like Genesis. Reference.
What's his name? The bit from last week or the week before.
Kurt Cobain.
That's his name. Bit? I almost called him Phil Collins. Yeah, I didn't like your Kurt Cobain bit.
I didn't like your Kurt Cobain bit. Kurt Cobain was a fucking legend. He was America's sweetheart. So as a fuck you, I'm just you're at half pay this week.
Yeah. It was a weird thought I had yesterday.
Executives. Yeah. Yesterday you were thinking about Kurt Cobain?
Oh no, I was thinking about giving you a performance review for some reason.
That'd be funny. That'd be funny to do.
Yeah.
On the podcast. That's a good bit.
Yeah.
But yeah. No, I'm doing good.
Sleeping well.
Sleeping well, a little bit better. Practicing that self-care. Mac Miller, teaching us how to live life.
Yeah.
I've been focusing a little bit more on myself.
It's good, man.
Yeah.
It's important.
So that's what you got to do, Taking self-care. I went shopping the other day. Bought myself a new car. No, none of that shit.
Bought myself some new face masks.
New fades. New shades.
New shades.
I do have 2 shades now. 2 sets of shades, anyway.
And you did try and force me to wear one.
I did. For the podcast.
Even though it's audio only.
Yes. Ugh, I didn't even put the sunglasses on the thumbnail like you recommended.
Yep.
I was too lazy. I didn't have the time
to import shades.
Yep.
Without
Eli, get up here.
Without a background. Yeah. It's hard. I know.
It is. It's hard.
I don't want to hear about how hard it is, dude.
I'm docking your pay. Yeah. But what you been up to? You said not much, but like just work or
editing. We recorded more gameplay the other day.
We did.
So I was working on that before you came in.
That's good.
Yeah.
Not much we can say about that though.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah,
it's in the works.
It's a bit of a surprise,
It's a bit of an exorcism.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, it's been pretty chill around here. Not much going on. I don't know what to talk about.
That's okay. We can talk about whatever. Talk about climate change.
Climate change. Okay.
Phil Collins. Talk about
Phil Collins. What's up with Phil Collins, man? What's he doing?
I don't know what he's doing. I was reading about Where my phone is.
I was reading about where my phone is
No.
on my phone, and I was wondering, where is my phone?
No, I'm not reading about, but on the radio they were talking about that one guy from Drake and Josh.
Oh yeah, Drake. Let's talk about Drake.
Let's talk about Drake. What he's doing.
What's he texted a 13-year-old girl, right?
I think so.
Let's see.
And he's married and has a kid. Also.
His one song, God's Plan, was good.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yep, that's true. It is. It's a great song. God's Plan.
What's his name? Drake Bell?
And Josh Peck.
That's right, Drake Bell. I, low-key, always kind of thought he looked like a douchebag.
Oh yeah, I thought so too.
Well, specifically after he had like his whole YouTube thing he was doing for a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
Jared? Oh,
Jared,
yeah, his
Drake
full
Bell.
name's Jared.
Fuck you, Jared. I'm just kidding. Or am I?
Too many Jareds have problems with kids, I think. I think that's the thing.
Consensus. Just don't name your kid Jared anymore.
Yeah.
It just doesn't work.
Especially if you become a celebrity.
Yes. Like Jared from Subway.
I mean, he's a celebrity, wasn't he?
Was he?
Sort of. Yeah.
I guess.
Did you know Drake Bell played a grown-up Timmy Turner in live-action Fairly Odd Parents movies?
I did.
I think I have one of them.
You own one of them?
Yeah, it was free, so I was like,
sorry.
sure, what the hell? Which one is it? Which one do I have?
The first one?
Maybe. Oh, it's like a summer one. Hold on, I don't even know where the app is. It's like a Ghost to Summer, I think.
The Ghosts of Summer.
The Ghost of Summer.
The Ghost of Summer Past. According to
A Fairly Odd Summer. Sorry.
A Fairly Odd Parents.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
A Fairly Odd Summer. Oh.
It's the third one in the series, I guess.
Oh, there's 3? They made 3?
There's probably more even.
That's way too many.
Yeah.
As it is.
Definitely.
Yeah, no, that's quite awful. I remember seeing, like, I think the first one, and I was like, oh.
Did you watch the first one? I haven't seen any of them.
Yeah, because it was, like, on TV, I think. I didn't want to watch it.
And you were like,
you know,
Dad, I want to watch this. Put it on right now. And you're, like, in your 30s. I mean, that doesn't make sense. You're like 19. Because 30s would imply it's in the future.
months.
Yeah, I know. You're 19 and you're like, Dad, put it on. I want to watch it. And he's like,
no,
I'm
working. I'm watching baseball. Turn it on. But yeah, he's facing charges in
the movie,
Cuyahoga County.
He was facing charges in the movie.
They were like, you know what would be great if he's committing a felony.
I wish for all my charges to be dropped
in fairy court. Jorgen von Strangles prosecuting.
Oh my God.
I wish that I was out of prison.
I wish I didn't sex that 13-year-old girl.
Oh my God. Canton School Board fires head coach and 6 assistant coaches involved in pizza incident.
A pizza incident?
That's a separate title, I guess.
A separate article?
Yeah. But yeah.
Fuck.
An inappropriate chat with the alleged victim at times was sexual in nature. Yeah.
Well, I don't remember if this was a different person, but I heard that it was like started at like 13, but then I think ended up by the time they were done, she was like 15 or something.
Yeah. Shame.
Yeah.
Shame. Yeah.
FDA, CDC say vaccinated people don't need COVID-19 booster shot at this time.
Well, that's good.
I don't know what that means.
Wait, how many?
Oh, like a booster shot. Got it.
Or a booster seat?
No. Sorry, now I'm just reading news articles.
Yeah. I never really cared for Drake anyway, though.
Exactly.
His music isn't that good.
Yeah. I mean...
Except for God's Plan.
I liked... I don't even know if I know God's Plan. I know Shaggy's Plan. I
Shaggy's
know that
funny.
one. But what's the Hotline Bling? That's the one I like.
Hotline Bling.
That one's good.
Yeah. Hotline Bling. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really listen to much of his stuff anyway.
Oh, I
But-
thought you did. for
No,
some
I
reason.
have. I mean, but like, you know, I mean, I don't listen to it a lot.
You're more of
No.
a Trey Songz kind of guy.
Trey Songz, yeah. Kendrick Lamar.
Does he even make music still? Trey Songz?
Not really. Or not as much recently that I've
He
seen.
was in
He's collabed and some
Chainsaw
stuff.
Massacre.
Oh, was he?
He was in one of those movies.
Was he? I did not know that.
Yeah, sorry, that's a weird thing I know.
That is a
Trey-
weird thing, you know.
Trey Songz, not Trey's Songs,
Trey's songs.
as I kept calling him. It's Trey Songs.
Trace songs.
Shouldn't it be Trey Sings?
Trey sings.
That should be his name.
Lily
Trey
Sing.
Sings.
Trey sings into the microphone.
It doesn't. Yeah. He made one a year ago, called Circles.
He did?
I guess from an album Back Home. It looks like. Yeah, I don't know. Is he still active?
I don't know, actually.
Doesn't really. I'm assuming he's still active. How much is Trey Songz worth? 12 million as of 2020. Wow.
Yeah.
I would not put $12 million. I would not give 12. That's not what that means.
No. Yeah. It's
I would give you $12 million.
$12 million. But yeah. Trey Songz.
Mm-hmm.
The guy. Not the entity, I guess. I don't know.
He's an entity now.
He's an entity.
Entity unknown.
An enemy. Unknown. Entity unknown. What
Yeah,
is-
he's like some sort of SCP.
Oh, yeah. SCP-086.
What would be his thing? What would be Trey Songz?
SCP.
Like, how would he kill people?
How would he kill people?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Um,
Inhabits their headphones. Strangles them with the cord.
he inhabits their headphones, whispers little sweet nothings into their ear till they go mad.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Blows their brains out.
Yeah, or a little worm gets inserted into their ear from the headphones when he sings.
Yeah. His voice just creates a worm inside their earbuds and just drills into their brains.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna catch you, Trey Songz, one of these
Well,
days.
you're gonna get canceled, just like Casper Lee.
He's like, you've killed too many people with your earworms.
Earwigs.
Yeah.
Be funny if like we just all the people we've canceled with our
Oh yeah.
they just all come after
Award-winning
us.
podcast. Yeah.
Yeah, they come after us. They're like, yo, 100 miles are coming for you. They're a super group. Suicide Squad.
We get them hashtag Trey Songz canceled.
Hashtag
trending.
Trey Songz canceled.
Trending.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
It'll work.
Maybe through all of us trying to cancel everyone else, we're gonna get canceled
We're the ones who
ourselves.
get canceled.
Yeah. You've been lying about everyone. You're gonna get canceled.
Who is that?
I don't know. My grandma. I don't know.
Betty White. No.
It's Betty White, dude. That's exactly what she sounds like.
Yeah, definitely. It's not how my grandma sounds. That's for sure.
You sure?
Yeah, unless.
Have you listened to her recently or something?
Have you listened to her recently?
Have you listened to her new album? It's pretty good.
It's not bad.
Her new rap album. It's pretty poppin'.
It's pimping, Pool security's top notch, huh?
Her what? What?
Nothing.
What did you say?
It said pool security's top notch. Huh?
Oh.
It's from Equals 3. Yeah.
So why are we in limbo, Henry?
Why are we in limbo?
Yeah.
Just figuring stuff out, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Growing up.
Growing up, making the tough decisions, learning to be an adult.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Nope, but it's good.
It's a living.
It's a living. Get busy living or get busy dying. Yeah. Just at a crossroads.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe not a crossroads, but an intersection a roundabout where I can
Go a few different ways.
It's a city block, if you would know. Yeah, where there's a couple different ways we could go.
Mm-hmm.
That I could go, that you could go. I mean, I guess not you as much because you're,
Sort of set in
here.
my ways almost, yeah.
I mean, you've established a base here.
Mm-hmm.
And figuring out where we go from here,
Mm-hmm.
or where I go from here, based
Yeah.
off of that.
Mm-hmm. We've talked about this stuff for like the past few episodes, I think.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not.
Have we talked about it on the podcast? I mean, I don't know.
Once or twice, yeah.
Oh, okay.
A little bit.
We
talked about the YouTube thing, how that's affected us.
Oh yeah, just kind of being stagnant.
And we're probably going to talk about it next week too.
Yeah, for our
100th episode.
For our 100th episode. Yeah.
This is 50th. It's not 100th in terms of.
Well, yeah, for the after show.
Yeah, for the after
but
show.
But the 100th for the Mac Band pod, which that we'll just be talking about a movie. So yeah, 50th is right.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it should be good. Should be good. We'll talk about it in more in depth next week. But yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. We'll
the Good Mythical Morning. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
I don't know how that thing goes.
Yeah. Eli's staring daggers at me right now.
Or he's trying to fall asleep and we're talking.
Yeah.
Because you entered the podcast room, Eli. That's the problem.
That's your fault. You entered the ASMR podcast room. And, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. So, where do we go from here, Miles?
It's a good question, Henry. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk. Good mythical morning, ladies and gents. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. So Drake Bell, yeah. He's our special guest on the podcast today.
Yeah. Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Definitely. Because we could get Drake Bell to be on our AfterShow podcast thing.
We could, honestly.
He's sung pretty low, so yeah, I suppose we could.
Yeah.
You cold?
A little bit. Which is why I got the blanket.
It's true. It was pretty cold in here this morning.
It was a little chilly. But you got Eli to keep you warm, too.
Yeah. His motor running, so.
Mm-hmm. Motorboat.
He's not motorboating me.
Yeah, he is.
He's not.
He's motorboating you as we speak. You can hear it. I love how you're kind of just,
collecting
helping him to shed. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm collecting all of their fur. Make a pile. I can make my own. I can make a new pet out of all the fur I get from them.
Yeah, definitely. Did you? Does Jules shed as much as Eli does?
I think Jules sheds more, actually.
Does she really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, and then
I thought
Kai
he was
is
the problem
just the worst because he's bigger, obviously.
Yeah,
so.
he's got more fur.
Yeah.
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 I don't know what to talk about today. Really.
How's college going?
College is going all right. We're getting down to the end here, pretty much.
End of the semester.
End of the semester, well, and getting towards my last year of this stuff.
It ends next June. June. Okay.
Yeah.
So less than a year.
Yeah, technically May, I think, is when I'm graduating.
So then less than a year, dude.
Yeah, dude. I'm almost out.
You're
I'm almost out, and then
yep.
I can move on to other things.
Mm-hmm.
Like forgetting about film entirely.
Yeah, just and going into engineering.
And going into, I've become a doctor.
Completely moving career paths.
Yeah. I mean,
bye, Eli. Yeah, no, it does. He drooled on me. He likes drooling on me.
He drooled on you?
Drooled with a D. So experimental class.
Yeah.
It wasn't making something every single week, was it?
No, almost every other week.
Okay.
Or yeah, just or even like maybe like every 2 weeks or so, depending.
Yeah.
They were kind of spaced out just a little bit differently for each one, but
And they're only what, like
2 to 4 minutes.
6 weeks?
Classes?
Classes? Yeah, 8 weeks.
8 weeks,
8
I'm pretty
weeks.
sure. Yeah.
Okay.
But so just about 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
It was all because of COVID, right? They made the semester shorter.
No, I think it's always been like that.
I thought they were
for the
shorter.
summer term.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
For the summer term, we end the spring term April, May, somewhere around there.
And
then
a
summer
month
classes.
in between, or
less, like a week, like 2 weeks maybe.
2 weeks in between.
And then
so it's pretty. Wow.
We got a couple weeks in August after summer term
Yeah.
to just decompress and chill for a little bit.
And then back to the grind.
Back to the grindstone.
Do you know what's coming up, or? Oh, I didn't get that.
Yeah, I was snorting cocaine for anyone that didn't see that, because you can't
see that.
Sound design.
Ooh,
We're doing
that'll be good.
TV writing.
It's a good one.
And I don't know what else. There was a third one.
Learning about Jerusalem.
Executive production. I mean, yeah.
Take a whole class on Jerusalem.
Just Jerusalem. Just like the city of Jerusalem. Not even like the history of it, just like the city.
The modern day Jerusalem.
Modern day Jerusalem. We're going to talk about...
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk... Oh, God. Oh, my God.
What did you say before I interrupted you with Jerusalem? I Jerusalemed you.
I Jerusalemed you, you son of a bitch.
Bitch, you just got Jerusalem.
Are we gonna start a trend, Miles?
Yes.
Let's do it.
You make
what does that even mean?
You put a little worm in their head about Jerusalem. Make them thinking about it.
I was thinking like we just whisk them away to the city. And we just like we take their.
You just got Jerusalem.
They're like stuck there. They have no means of getting back.
You kidnap them and take them there, and then you don't even tell them what's going on, and they wake up there. And
I think it's funny if you'd like have them blindfolded, and you're just like, you just got Jerusalem, bitch,
and then you drive away.
Yeah, you drive away, or you get on a plane and just. Yeah.
That would be funny.
That would be really funny.
Drew drop them out of a plane over Jerusalem.
You like kick them out of the plane. Yeah. They don't even have a parachute. You just free falling.
I guess, yeah. I guess we are just killing people at that point then.
Yeah. In the city of Jerusalem.
It's different, dude. It's not different. It's not the same. You wouldn't understand.
You just got Jerusalem.
Dad, you wouldn't understand. I have to do this. Dad, come on. You wouldn't understand me.
Nah, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't understand.
Oh, man. My cheeks hurt. And my face cheeks.
Well, damn. You just got Jerusalem.
Oh, man.
Yeah. That would be good. We could start that trend. I think,
getting
on TikTok.
Jerusalemed. Yeah.
Hashtag Jerusalemed. Or is it like where we just blow up the city? You just got Jerusalem. We just like drop an atomic bomb.
Mm-hmm.
An atom bomb.
No, you were saying...
Lectures and Lectures and Protocol is another class I take, which is, I guess, just like, I don't know, probably like etiquette for the film industry, I'm guessing. I don't know. It's some sort of gen ed class I have to take. It might be for like professional.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure they would apply it, obviously, because it could probably have something to do with, like, unless you already took the class or something, on, like, presenting ideas or something. Maybe. Yeah.
Probably. You're probably right.
Pitching.
Like pitching and yeah. That's true. That's like the main gen ed I think I have to take this semester, upcoming semester.
Yeah.
Right. Of course. Yeah. Quite. But yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only one I'm taking right now. Spring. The only things I'm taking are internship and thesis. So thesis is obviously we're making a thesis film. Internship is we're interning somewhere.
Oh yeah,
Probably an internship of some kind.
And you don't know where.
I know.
Okay.
Honestly, I think they might be forcing us to go out and find the internships ourselves, which doesn't make any sense to me. But
No, that does to me. I mean,
I don't know.
they'll
Or
probably
maybe I
help
guess,
you
but, like,
if you can't find one, they'd help you.
That's
but
well, that's
like,
true, and it's like you're not gonna have the school forever to help you find stuff. So it's like teaching you how to
man
go
up,
out
pussy
and
boy, that kind of thing.
go after what you want. Mm-hmm. Take what you.
It's on like the last slide of their presentation. It's like man up, pussy
That's
boy.
the only slide. Just take what you want. Get out of here. You pass the class as long as you take what you want.
Mm-hmm.
Take what you want from me.
Take what you need from me.
Take what you want and go.
I like post.
Right?
Yeah.
Good old toasty post.
Toast my bone.
Okay. I will.
Okay.
Okay.
If you're offering.
Okay. I mean, if you want.
Yeah, dude.
I want.
So you got classes. You got experimental. What were the other class? It was just experimental.
Experimental. I had, and then just like 2 gen eds. I had like biblical studies and then leadership.
Leadership. Like leading a convent. The church?
A coven? A convent.
A convict.
Convict. A con.
Leading a con.
Leading a
con. A bank heist.
You're like, well, now I'm just imagining like a movie with Akon in it, and everyone just keeps calling him a con. Come on, Akon. My name is Akon, bitch. Like, no, shut up.
What was leadership? Just
leadership, really. I mean,
what is that?
Just talking about leadership, I guess.
Every single week?
Yeah,
there's so many
ridiculous.
Things. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, there's so many mind-numbing like lectures.
Yeah.
About, like it's not even the teacher giving the lecture. It's just like videos of someone talking about like leadership.
And you pay for this?
Miles, now you understand my depression.
Dude. You have the choice, man.
I know. But I'm already almost there. I gotta finish it.
I know.
I gotta see it through.
You also picked Compass. I mean,
I did, and I am regretting that choice very much.
I wouldn't have picked a Christian school because they tend to apply. Prefer you to take. Those classes.
I was thinking about it more from like ignoring all that stuff.
Mm-hmm. And also in the beginning you had mentioned like I want to be more open-minded, which I will commend you for that.
Right. Trying to, well, yeah. I mean, I think of like the life of Pi and like how he like experiments with different religions and stuff.
Watch your next words very carefully.
Watch your next. Oh yeah, I thought about Jerusaleming all these people,
kidnapping you and taking you to Jerusalem. Yeah,
kidnapping all the higher ups at Compass and just you got Jerusalem, boys. Thanks for all the shitty education.
And this will be your thesis. This podcast you'll send in to them as your thesis.
That's my thesis. Not even a video.
Listen to this. See what you think, guys.
See what you're thinking. See what you make of it.
But no, what were you saying?
I was saying
before they got Jerusalem.
I was saying, I'm open-minded to some of that stuff. Although at this point, I think I lean more towards your views, and especially in terms of like teaching like your kids how to live agnostically.
Yeah,
like I like that.
Well, not like teach them how to live agnostically, but
to have them.
I guess
open.
Yeah, true. Living agnostically would be the right word then.
But showing them that that's how you do it because they can believe what they want to believe.
Mm-hmm.
Or I guess not necessarily living agnostically, but like teaching them not to have to subscribe to
one theory
or religion.
And if they do want to follow a certain religion, that's okay. If that's what they want to believe in, I mean, you do you.
If you want to be a Mormon, be a Mormon.
I mean, I don't recommend it. But
yeah. But yeah, so I don't know. I was focused more on the film stuff.
Yeah.
Than anything else.
In terms of when you were applying.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely. Which honestly, I mean, looking back on it, like film school, I don't really know what I've gotten out of it, to be honest. I mean,
I think you got a lot from what I've seen.
Yeah.
But
I've built up some stuff. I've shot stuff and I've learned stuff about shooting and how to make it more efficient, how to directing especially was one of the biggest things I really learned about was how to direct and how to analyze the script and come up with your shot lists and just how to make something, like a vision out of it.
Yeah.
Which was really cool because I've come to understand a lot more of the cinema language of like how to shoot something and how to make an audience feel a particular way based on how you shoot it. And
yeah.
so I have learned about that actually.
But
but like film school is also about, I think, more than anything, the connections. And
yeah.
I feel like I haven't really gotten a lot. I mean,
some. I was gonna say a few of the professors you said were, like one of them you said you could rent equipment from them, which that's a connection.
Oh yeah, Brain Cell. He's got his own, his own company. It's called Brain Cell. It's downtown. The address is.
Sorry, it makes me think of like incel and like brain cell.
Oh, gotcha.
Like brain cell, I think, is like people who are too smart for sex and whatnot. So that's what it made me think of.
I'm too good for sex. I don't need it.
I'm too smart. You can't handle my
my
intellectual
superior
property.
Intellect.
My intellectual property. You can't handle it.
You can't handle it. No. Of course not.
What was I gonna say? Do you think you could have learned all that outside of school? Like put in the effort to actively learn online or something?
The directing stuff, not so much, I think. Really, I think the biggest stuff is just doing it, though. And, like, learning a lot of that stuff you could learn, I guess, on the job. I mean, I guess there's some, like, lighting techniques and things like that I might have learned at Compass. But, I don't know. I mean, again, I think, you can learn just as efficiently, if not more so, from doing it, I guess, and just going through it. Like, it's better to start off small, I think, and learn making short films or doing things like that before you get into working on features and such. But and I learned about the industry, I guess, too. I mean, I learned a lot about the jobs that are out there.
And you kind of learned you don't want to be a part of it.
Yeah. Well, it's just such a, I don't know. Well, I don't know. It's like, I could, but like to do it, you throw yourself all into it. And it's like, which I mean,
time.
I guess you would do the same with any job, I suppose. But like, but like, there's almost no time for leisure.
It is sort of more time consuming than other jobs because you're putting in more than 8 hours a day, probably.
Exactly. You're working
like 12-hour shifts. Yeah.
You're thinking about it constantly, especially at a higher up position.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you're not doing as much physical labor as like a director, but like you're thinking about it. You have to. You're manning the helm, so like you know.
Or are you saying as a producer?
Or producer? I mean,
what
producer
were you
too.
saying specifically?
Like, well, I mean, like working as like working your way up from it, starting off at like the lower end, as like a
you're
grip or
thinking
something.
about it.
What?
Yeah, I'm just trying to understand where you're coming from. You're saying like as someone like just like a dolly grip or something, or what do you mean?
Well, anything. I mean, because you start off like when you start off, you're trying to work your way up.
Yeah.
You're working as like grips or PAs or for various. They recommended if you want to get into directing, try becoming like a director's assistant, where you're running to get coffee and this and that. And
yeah, and that's exactly how you learn to be a director.
Well, you work under the director.
I know.
Sexually. No, I'm kidding.
I know it doesn't make sense to me a little bit, but
it's because it's a weird industry. It's just a bizarre thing, and it's a lot of risk.
I know a lot of it's just kind of bullshit. Almost.
And you slave away at it, and it's like,
who says you make it?
Who says you make it? Exactly, and you can't. It depends on like just sort of finding the right doors, I guess, and that takes a while. Like that takes a lot. I have heard of quite a few people that go off to LA trying to make it and trying to do this sort of stuff, and sometimes they end up working just stuck in the mailroom or working at some diner.
It's just betting that that you'll get a shot at some point, and it's
if you fuck it up, then you're screwed. And it's like which is why indie sounds more fun, or
getting self-funding and
then becoming Neil Breen.
If you what?
Nothing. Keep going.
Okay. And if you do end up becoming somewhat like
successful.
Yeah, through indie, then you can sort of maybe not stick it that way, but you can sort of kind of become more like a mid-level kind of, not going full Hollywood, but still able to make films on a better budget than independent.
Yeah.
Which I don't really think there is sort of a mid-level. It's kind of just Hollywood and indie, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm saying.
No, you're right. I mean, and I think I don't know. I think there's something almost more prestigious about doing indie anyway, because it's not like you're,
trying to make people, trying to make an audience happy.
Right.
Either you're trying to make a film for yourself.
Yeah, because that's the thing I had too. Because even as like a director, you still got people to answer to.
Breathing down your neck.
Exactly. You've got this that you got to do. You got to fit this in there. Until you get to the point that you're like, I guess Tarantino or like where they're like Ridley Scott or someone.
You gotten to the point where they
trust you enough to be able to deliver something powerful.
They won't bring scripts to you. You bring scripts to them, essentially.
Exactly. Yeah. Or like you'll sign like contracts with them where you can do like
they can make whatever they want.
It was back in the studio system. It was like you sign for like 5-year movie contracts
and they
or 5 movie contracts. I mean,
and they can make whatever they want. So it's like,
and it's like
it takes a lot of time to get to that point, I think.
Right. And you might not even. And it's like, well, and again, I mean, you never know what life's gonna throw at you, I guess. But like, which is why I thought about it for a little while of like doing that, because I mean, when I first started, like I had such a this is gonna sound really bad, but like such a more like positive view of it, because I was able to just
sort of look at face value almost.
Yeah, and just sort of throw myself into it and just, this is fun. I mean, I'm gonna be helping set up lights and running sound, learning how to sync the and everything, and just kind of going around and having fun, talking to different people and all this stuff. And I mean, there's something to that. I mean, you meet all kinds of different people and hear all sorts of different things and talk about all sorts of different things and that's cool. But like,
we've also kind of become like a cynic about it almost.
Yeah, I've really became disillusioned. It really started this last year. Was when I really became disillusioned with everything. A buddy of mine, I won't say who because I don't want to put him or her on blast.
Drake Bell.
It was Drake Bell, and he was like,
check out this 13-year-old.
I wasn't even gonna say that. Like, I was just gonna,
Oh my God! I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm not gonna say it actually, because there might be a couple other people that have heard him or her say this.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyway, basically, yeah. Like, I felt like, I don't know, this past year I've gotten really disillusioned with the whole thing. What?
Sorry, I'm thinking about Drake Bell again.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I figured you were. We've got this man is a sick man. This man is a sick man.
This man is a sick man, doctor. You need to help him.
I'm sick. I just got Jerusalem. I'm thinking like Jerusalem, like someone like farts in your face or something. Like,
like it's a trend that starts in Jerusalem, and they just coin it as getting Jerusalem.
Getting Jerusalem. Is that like a metaphor for like getting a bomb dropped on you or something? Like,
oh God, did Jerusalem get bombed?
No, I don't think so.
Jesus, what is it with you dropping a bomb on Jerusalem?
I don't know. Why do we take this?
What do you have against Jerusalem?
Nothing other than that I got Jerusalem by someone.
Yeah.
What were we talking about? Yeah, so yeah, just look overall this past year I've become more disillusioned with it. And just because of what it takes, and recognizing that I would be dedicating myself to that, and with no sure degree of success, when there could be other things I could do instead. So, yeah, that's kind of the main things. But
I had a question. Like, it was a little bit far back, I guess, in terms of conversation. Do you know how many, I think I've asked this before, but I honestly forgot. How many fellow classmates are like actually Christian? At least that you know of anyway.
In my class?
Yeah.
I don't think there's that many, actually. I think a lot more of us are more often than not really that Christian.
Yeah.
I think the class below us, there's quite a few that are more they're into that sort of
More devout.
satanic shit. Christian stuff, but yeah, they're a little bit more. And not even that they like try to preach it to anyone else necessarily, but that's just what they practice. And then there's I don't know about the new incoming class or not, but I think a lot of the ones before us too were pretty much that same way. They weren't really Christian. I mean, I know one buddy who he graduated as the never mind. I need to stop putting people on blast. But yeah, he one of my buddies that I still maintain close contact with of the third kind. He's doing some videography stuff now. I think he's Christian, so it does happen. It's mixed, I'd say, pretty mixed.
Yeah.
No,
I forgot what I was gonna ask. I don't know.
Something about Christianity?
No.
Something about the film industry?
Oh, do you have classes with lower classmen a lot, or is it mainly just
depending? It depends on how your schedule was structured, because each person is different.
Yeah,
like I took summer classes my first year, so that was optional for everyone, so you didn't have to. Which meant that I would take different classes than maybe some of my others in my class, my fellow classmen and women,
my fellow Americans.
So yeah, I've had to take some. I've unfortunately had to be stuck with some of those lower classmen. It's really annoying, but what can you do?
I'm sure it's not that bad.
It's terrible. Because they keep trying to, Jerusalem the fuck out of me.
Are they all younger? Or
no.
Is there
no, they're about. Well, actually, yeah, they're about my age usually. Except for, I was gonna say, except for Drake Bell's victim. It's fucking awful. But yeah.
This is a joke, by the way.
It's a joke. It's a joke. Yeah.
It's not clear.
It's not. Yeah.
It's not clear. I thought that's what you said. It's not clear. We're not very clear.
We're not very clear on this. But obviously, we're joking. It's a horrible.
In case you thought we were in support of Drake Bell
and his decision to. Remember when we were reading that stupid clickbait story?
Oh my god. You took me back.
Yeah,
Holy
man.
Shit, dude.
You got so mad.
I was so pissed.
It was stupid. I mean, I don't know what you were expecting. But yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
You'll never guess what this dad did to his son. What did to his kids.
What she saw would change the way she viewed her husband forever or whatever. And he was just dancing in the room with them.
It's like the worst thing.
It's just fucking awful.
I can't believe that existed. That exists.
Yeah. The internet is just a weird place.
A bad place.
It is a bad place, honestly. Too much of it. But yeah. So, what's next?
For us or the podcast?
For this episode.
For this episode.
We can go back to shitting on the school a little bit.
Does it feel like a normal school, I guess?
Not. I don't really like a normal college.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess. Well, yes and no. It feels almost like maybe like a high school or middle school type thing, more setting more than like an official college, I guess. Mm-hmm. And that's probably just because of what we've been doing. Mm-hmm. And plus the setting, because it's campus. The campus obviously doesn't have any like dorms or anything either. Which is part of it. Which isn't really a bad thing. I'm not really complaining about that. I didn't need to necessarily have that dorm college experience.
Yeah, do they most colleges make you stay in a dorm for the first year or whatever?
Yeah.
Right?
They're like, you gotta stick with us, buddy. And then
it doesn't make sense to me.
No, it's ridiculous. But
or you can stay in your parents' house or whatever.
Right,
the other
right.
option,
If they're close by.
Yeah.
That's probably what a lot of people up in TC did, I would guess, if they went to NMC.
Well, no, NMC's a community college, so it's not like you even have to stay in the dorms.
Right. Oh yeah, that's true. I didn't think about it like the community college thing.
Which
yeah.
I've thought about, like maybe taking a few community college classes or something.
You could try it. Yeah.
Yeah, just to learn something.
There's GRCC. That's something. Yeah, you could probably pick up like a trade or something. That wouldn't be a bad thing to have under your belt.
Yeah. At least, like, if anything, just to learn something, it doesn't even have to be. It could just be not a math class, because I would suck at that.
But a meth class.
But a meth class, yeah. Make some real money that way.
Breaking Bad.
What?
Breaking Bad?
More like Breaking Good, you know what I'm
More
saying?
like Breaking Benjamin.
It's a good band, actually.
I like their stuff.
Yeah. Breaking Benjamin Franklin's back.
He just like suplexing.
Suplexing Benjamin Franklin.
We got you, bitch.
What?
It's like they're wrestling with him. It's like like Hulk Hogan or something. Yeah, no, I'm gonna take. I don't know what we would call him. I almost said the father of our country, but that's not the case.
Well, he's not the father of lightning.
No. This guy conducts electricity. Well, I'm gonna shock him. I don't know, or something like stupid like that, and then he just douche. Douche.
God.
But
skadoosh. Get it? Kung Fu Panda, dude?
Ooh, that was clever.
It was, yes.
That's why I said it, Henry. Yeah.
Have you seen the film Can't Hardly Wait?
No, I haven't.
That's what we're watching next week. I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay.
No.
I'm down.
I got that on DVD because I really like that movie. It's a fun 90s movie.
Well, then I can't hardly wait to watch it. Yeah.
I even have a shirt, not from the movie, but, relating to the movie.
Nice. Yeah, okay. We'll add it to the list.
Okay.
We'll watch it sometime. That sounds good.
Yeah, you and I, dude, we'll watch it. I also got Upgrade.
Oh, did you get Upgrade? Yeah.
The movie?
Yeah.
I've been wanting to see that movie for so long because that one shot of, like, him, like, flipping upwards, it's, like, so fucking cool. I want to watch it.
No, it's fantastic.
It's going to be awesome. Also, Rear Window, but you've seen Rear Window.
Yeah, and Upgrade. Did you say you got Upgrade or you're getting it? Or you want to get it?
On DVD.
You did, yeah. Okay.
On DVD, boy. Because that's the only way I could get it.
There you go.
I mean, besides, buying digital, but I prefer physical copies of things sometimes.
You can preserve it.
Yeah. All right, I guess that was it for this week's episode.
No, we can talk about something else.
What?
I don't know.
Talk about, man?
What else? What else is there?
Your fat cock?
I thought you were just gonna say you're fat, and I'm like, what?
You're fat, dude.
Miles, I've been going through something.
All
okay?
right, dude. You've put on a few pounds lately.
You're just like, I just get like someone on like my back, and I'm just like, what are you talking about?
You get like a hunchback. Like.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking like giving someone a piggyback ride. Or something.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, like my nephew or something. You put on a couple pounds. Hey, that's my nephew. Damn it!
As you like step onto a scale, you like look down. You put on a few pounds, man.
Just. Yeah. But. What else did you want to talk about?
That's why I was trying to end it. I mean, I want to continue, but I don't have anything.
You don't have anything? I mean, we're getting sort of close to time.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. We're also getting to the point of the podcast where we're talking about how long we've been talking for.
About things. Yeah, that's never funny. The first time maybe it was, but.
I am so sorry. I don't know what that was.
I'm so sorry about him. We don't
condone his actions.
We don't condemn him is what I was going to say.
We don't condemn him to hell. We condemn him to heaven, boy.
We condemn him to being Jerusalem. But yeah. Yeah, I guess I don't got anything. I don't know. Video games? You been playing any good video games recently?
Yeah, actually. I found a game. Not found. I bought a game a month ago or something. That was like 35 cents and just now started playing it. It's called like American Fugitive.
Oh,
It's like top-down GTA essentially.
which is funny because we're watching The Fugitive next week.
Yeah, yeah. It's not. I don't imagine it's very similar.
Mm-hmm.
But as I said, it's like top-down GTA, and you like can rob houses and rob people and stuff. It's actually kind of fun. I'd love to play it on the gaming channel.
Yeah,
Not
we
channel,
can do that.
but
Is it 2-player?
no.
But we could just take turns,
yeah,
or
yeah.
that would be good. That'd be fun. I enjoy robbing houses.
Mm-hmm. I tend to just like knock people out and steal everything on them because you can steal their house key and then just go into their house without getting noticed. Yeah.
That's fun. That's life.
That's how life works, dude.
That's
You can knock
life.
anybody out and just take their keys.
Take their shit and get out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you also get to like it's really weird. Like it's kind of good. Like it's kind of like a good game, but it's not. It was 35 cents. So it was on sale for a reason. But like you can like peek into people's houses to see if anybody's in the room. It's like kind of thorough in terms of like the way they made it.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're in someone's house, it's very simple design. It's just literally like a circle of you moving through each room. It's kind of that part's kind of shitty, but like I don't know, it's pretty good.
That's good.
But yeah, it's a good one. We gotta pick another game after the one we're done with this one, or maybe even take a break halfway or something.
Yeah, we can find something. I'm sure.
I want you to pick the next one.
Okay.
I
kind of picked the one we're playing now.
Yeah, kind of, but like
I wanted to do it, or well, I don't know. You might have suggested it.
We both kind of wanted to.
So
I want you to pick the next one.
All right.
Not right now.
Right. No, I know.
But...
It's like, let's do this one. Damn it, Henry. Yeah.
Excuse me.
You're excused. That means get out.
Yeah?
Yeah. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here.
Yeah,
okay,
dude.
Come on. Gosh.
Oh, wait. I got it. I know how we're going to end this one.
Okay.
Hit me with your best shot. So thank you for listening to this week's episode of the Macbeef-Banquet AfterShow.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Miles.
I'm Henny G.
Nerf this.
Oh my god. Damn you. You son of a bitch.